It's like never before have I looked around me and said, you know, so many people are sick. All the food, all the stuff that's going on, people not take care of themselves. I told you guys the other day, I said, how many people actually even take multivitamins every day, for God's sakes? You know what I mean? How many people actually take multivitamins every single day? How many people drink water? So, like, I look out here, guys, and I see, women and stuff like this. And what I see is by the time most of the people reach 30 years old, it's like they're already contaminated. So most of these women, they're undateable. It makes you think about that movie Demolition Man. In the movie Demolition Man with Sandra Bullock and Sylvester Stallone, when it was time for them to have sex, they had to put on headgear. I remember he was talking about, I think Sylvester Stallone, he had been in ICE for about 30 something years. And when he came out, he still thought that he was supposed to like physically have, kiss women and all that type of stuff. So when he presented that to Sandra Bullock, she was like, "Ew." She was like, "We don't do that anymore." So they had to put on the headgear, and they had to. I mean, that's where we pretty much at. If you watch the movie Demolition Man, that's where we at. So when I'm going around, I'm looking at women. I said, man, it's only two type of women that I can really date. Either they got to be young because uh, their bodies are not contaminated, or they can be older and have taken care of themselves. It's kind of like when you buy a car, like it's kind of like when you buy a car, you either buy a new car or you buy an old car, because if the old car made it to a certain amount of mileage, then you know that car is gonna last a long time. That's where I'm at when it comes to dating. Like, but anyway, yeah, the movie Demolition Man told you everything that was going on. They have the fast food wars, all type of stuff like that. But anyway, guys, I don't want to keep it long. I got to get out of here. Let me see how much I got to do this for about one more minute. A lot of people are not doing so well, guys. A lot of people not doing so well. They're not taking care of themselves. I see people, they eat certain types of food, and it just I see them and I just be like, I don't care if the woman look good or not. She's contaminated. You get older, these parasites start coming in your body if you don't cleanse, if you don't bathe properly. It just kind of adds up. But anyway, y'all, I just want to tell y'all that, man. It's just you gotta take care of yourself. I think that's more important than anything. Instead of thinking about everybody want to think about getting money, people need to be thinking about their health and stuff like that. That's what's most important right now is your health. All right, I'll let y'all later.